Okay, so for Unit 3, Week 3 vocabulary for 5th grade reading wonders, our first word is contact, okay? And contact is a touching or a meeting of two things or more things. You'll see in this case, this pot is making contact with the stove and the heat, and that's what causes it to heat up the food or whatever you're trying to do inside of this pot, okay? Word number 2 is erode, linked to erosion. Okay, and to erode means to wear or wash away very slowly. So if you've been to the beach, which many of you have, you'll notice that it looks similar to this, where there's this like slow wearing away of the land and a flattening out of the beach. Okay. Word number 3 is formation. Formation. A formation is something that is made or formed. You can even see the word form in it, right? So in this case, this looks like a college or a high school marching band, and they march in formation, meaning they make a certain visual. It can be a picture that they make out of their bodies, or it can be straight lines. They march in a specific formation. Word number 4 is moisture. Moisture is a slight wetness caused by water or another liquid. It's not super, super, super wet. It's just this slight moisture, this slight wetness of something. So you'll see this leaf here. Looks like maybe it rained, and it has the remnants of a little bit of moisture left. You'll also see this around this time as the weather is starting to turn. In the mornings, you might have a little bit of dew or moisture on your grass in the morning or on your car in the morning. A little bit of wetness. The next word is particles. Particles. Particles are very small bits or pieces. So you'll see here, these are particles of sand. Sand used to be rocks that slowly over time has been eroded by the wind and the water to create these tiny little particles. They're like the leftovers of the rocks, like the crumbs of the rocks. The next word is repetition, and you'll see that we talked about this when we were talking about what is a pattern. Repetition is saying or doing something over and over and over. In the situation where we're talking about patterning, a pattern will repeat itself over and over and over. And as you can see, do you see how it starts with almost the word repeat? Repetition means it continues and continues and continues and continues. The next word is structure. Structure. A structure is an arrangement of parts that fit together. So you'll see this little girl is building using these blocks, and she's creating something out of all the individual parts, creating something that is bigger, a structure that is bigger than what she started with, by arranging things, parts of the whole together to create the structure. And lastly, visible. If something is visible, you can see it. It can be seen by you. So if I hide something, it is no longer visible. In this case, what's visible to this little boy is pretty much anything he wants to see that's outside this window, right? Okay.